and it should work just fine. Let's see. Horizontal where it should be horizontal. So I do have a horizontal stream. Okay, so now I have a horizontal stream. So now if I go here, I should have a vertical stream. You have got to be shitting me. You have got to be shitting me. So I'm not able to do both at the same time. Seriously. I am not able to do both outputs each time. What in the hell? So what's the point of even having a shorts or even having a vertical stream if you cannot do it at the same time? What is the point? Like, I'm legitimately, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I have my vertical canvas. Like, I don't understand what is going on here. Hold on, we got somebody that just commented on a video that I just did. Okay. What if I don't have a 60 FPS patch? Can you still overclock to 300%? Actually, yes, you can for overall. Yo, time traveler, how's it going, man? Yeah, I know. Long time no see. It's been a while. Yeah, definitely been a while. How have you been, man? All right. Trying to figure out how in the hell to get a short stream, or not a short stream, but a vertical stream to appear on YouTube. That's the thing. And then for some, like, the thing is that I've been able to get the vertical stream on YouTube and the horizontal to work just fine, but not both at the same time. Can't figure out how in the hell to do that. I know for a fact it's possible. I know it's possible. I just don't know why it doesn't work. I'm not sure why I am, what I'm doing wrong. So I guess the only thing I can think of is maybe going on YouTube and just searching it up, because that's honestly the only thing that I can think of. Okay. How to... Okay. All right, so we're gonna do Nutty's video. As soon as it will load up for me. It looks like it might be taking up too many resources. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I can't do... All right. I guess what we're about to do is we're about to look and see what this guy is saying, because I know I've seen it before. It's just I can't... Let's see what he's got to say, because I can't figure this out to save my life. I can't figure this out to save my life, so let's see what he says. Oh, well,
to stream.
It would be helpful if I unmuted the video. So let's see what he's saying, because I can't figure this out to save my life.
So YouTube is now allowing you to stream in both horizontal and vertical formats at the same time. And trust me when I say this, you are going to want to take advantage of this, because those vertical streams will also appear in people's feeds when they're scrolling through normal YouTube shorts. So you know when you're doom scrolling through YouTube at night, you might have noticed lately that sometimes you might be served someone else's random stream. And this is amazing for streamers because that streamer could be you. This is amazing for discoverability. I've been testing out in the past week, and I've been consistently getting anywhere from 2 to 4 times the number of viewers on my vertical streams compared to my regular horizontal streams. So instead of keeping the secret for myself, I wanted to show you how all of it works, from setting up a second canvas in OBS for your vertical layout.
Okay, I don't need to know all of that. I need to know how to set up the YouTube channel. That's the thing.
Once you've set up your vertical layout how you want, the next step is to get a second stream key. From the YouTube homepage, go to the live dashboard and click on manage. And from here, schedule a new stream and set up the title and description of your stream, just like when you upload a new YouTube video. When you get to the last tab, I do recommend setting the visibility to unlisted just so you can test it out. And then when you go live, you can change it to public. Once you get to your stream dashboard, we need to create a new stream key. So to do this, click on the drop down and just click on create new key. Then from here, you can go back into OBS, head to the ATEM vertical settings, and put in your stream key and server, which are going to be these two things on your dashboard. And while you're here, you could also set up your encoder settings for the vertical layout the same way that you would for your regular encoder settings. You guys have done this before. You guys are smart and you can figure this all out. And from there, you're pretty much good to go. I do recommend turning on enable auto start in your dashboard. So as soon as you hit the stream button in ATEM vertical, your stream will automatically start on YouTube. If you don't have this enabled, you'll have to come back into the stream dashboard here and then click on start stream after you've clicked start streaming inside of OBS.
Okay, I think I figured it out. You said you hate shorts vertical videos. Yeah, I'm trying something different. Like I said, I'm trying something different. It's been a while. I mean, I know for you, I know you're one of my viewers. It's been a minute, but yeah, I've been streaming on other platforms due to different reasons. So, just to keep it short, because I know that you probably haven't seen it or whatnot. I got banned about 3 years ago. That's the reason you hadn't seen me. I got banned about 3 years ago. Sent in multiple appeals, and they were all denied. Finally, I sent one about maybe, what is it? It's September, so about maybe 6 months ago, and it got accepted. So, and it wasn't anything on my end. It was something that happened that just, I mean, Twitch's ban system is just crazy. I did nothing to get banned. Something that literally just I got false flagged, and they kept denying it because they were like, oh, you don't have enough evidence or whatever, but I got false flagged. But yeah, so I'm back, and been trying, different things. So I'm trying to get the shorts thing on YouTube to work, and I think I can do it now that I know kind of what I need to do. So I need to go into my YouTube dashboard. Yeah. And then we need to go to the live. Then we need to go to manage, exit. And now I need to schedule a new stream. Let's create new. So let's do vertical test stream. Okay. All right. Streaming software, yes. Let's see. All right. Next, customization. Next. Let's do unlisted for right now. Done. All right. So now we got a vertical test stream. Okay. Well, let's do the vertical. Now we're going to copy this, stop the vertical output on this, and then we're going to go to output settings. Okay, so we've saved the output on that. So, okay. So, enable auto start, enable. And now let's boot that up. So now I should have 2 streams. Granted, all right, so okay, so I do have a vertical test stream. All right, so now we need to go into well, my phone will allow me. All right, so Now what I need to do is I need to go into YouTube. Go here and view channel. Okay, well that didn't work. Oh, well that's why. Okay, so live. Vertical test stream. It is not there for some reason. I can't click it. That's weird. Okay. This is weird. It's not doing what I need it to do. Okay. So maybe the maybe it just needs to be public and be done and save. Don't know if that's going to change anything, but let's see. Because once I figure this out, then I'll figure out a way to so live. Okay. See, this is what I don't understand. I'm trying to like view it and I can't. Let me try this again. I'm just trying to at least see if I can view it, you know, on Twitch. I mean, not on Twitch, but on my actual phone. Okay, so I got it. Okay, cool. Okay, so it's got the vertical test stream. Okay, so good. We got it. We've got it. I figured it out now. Oh, that took a minute, but we got that figured out. Man, that took a minute. All right, so we got that figured out. So now that I got it figured out, now what I want to do is I want to, well, let's get the, oh, that was annoying. That was annoying. I figured it out now. So at least I have shorts, the shorts thing. So that's nice. Again, that's nice. It actually helps that I did all that. All right, now what I want to do is now I want to basically take the multi-chat. Appreciate that, dude. But yeah, I figured it out. Just I was like struggling. I'm like, how the hell do I do this? But I didn't realize I had to schedule another stream. See, like on Twitch and Kick and shit like that, you don't schedule another stream. But then again, like it's a little different, so yeah. But let me see what I can do. And also, I noticed that the my counters aren't really working. That's concerning. Yeah, that's a little concerning. Counters aren't working for the platforms, I just realized. Yeah, so that's a little interesting. All right, anyway. Now what I want to do is I want to take the multi-chat that I've got. All right, we're going to copy that. All right, and now what we're going to do on Now what we're going to do on the vertical side is we're going to remove the multi-chat from here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add, and we're going to make another browser source. All right, I'm going to make a new browser source. Vertical chats. I don't know, let's say 500 by 600. Okay. Okay, so we can have that. Let's do the vertical outline. Okay. Get it a little bit 60. All right. I think what I want to do with this is I want to take the chat, and now what I want to do is we're going to do browser. All right, well, we're going to rename this to rename it to vertical chat. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and go to properties, and we're going to try and find the font size. Might take me a second because this link is incredibly long. Okay, let me see what it looks like on my phone with this setup, because I just saw it. Might take a minute. Latency is pretty bad. Let's just keep going until I find it. Okay, that's not so bad. I just maybe need to increase the font size by like maybe 10. So about 35. And hit OK. There. Now it should work. But now I have a problem of the counters not working for some reason. That doesn't make any sense. So let's figure that out. Okay, let me see. I mean, it's running. Let's just copy, maybe. Again, we're trying to figure this out because something is not right. Oh, see, now it works. Yeah, that's weird. All right, so let's take the occupancy down and change the font to Russo 1. Or not Russo 1. What was it? I think it was Russo 1. That's why it wasn't working right. Okay, I think that was what it was. So we're going to copy this. Okay, there we go. That works. That works. So now I need to do this for every platform. Weird that I have to do that for some reason. Oh, geez, hold on. Be careful, all the movies you're doing is showing on the stream. Yeah, but the thing is that I won't be worrying about it. Okay, I see the yeah, I see the chat, and sorry, it kind of like just decided to spam everything. But what I was gonna say is that I'm not really that worried. I'm not doing any super sensitive information at the moment. There we go. Maybe I just need to refresh it. So all right, so let's try the kick. All right, and I don't know. Again, think we're good on this end, but I do see what we need to do with with this bot, which is it works. It almost works exactly like I need it to be honest with you. Let's do this. Let's do 700 for the height. There. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take it and we're going to drop it. We're actually going to increase the... No, we're not going to increase the width. But what I am going to do is I am going to decrease it by 5. So I'm going to decrease it by 5 on the vertical stream. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm not doing anything super sensitive, so I'm not really worried about it. All right, so we should be good to go. At least for the vertical stream. Again, it's been a minute since I've streamed or done anything. But let's do the kick counter and hit refresh. Twitch counter, hit refresh. And YouTube counter, hit refresh. Okay. I guess I can go to the kick stream and see if it's even up. The kick stream should be. See if it's yeah, it is. So if I do the kick counter and hit refresh, it might take it a second. I'm trying to see if it's actually working. That's my thing, is I'm trying to see if these things are actually working. It looks like it is saying 0 viewers, which is kind of nuts. Which is fine. I don't care. I'm just trying to see if it actually works. Because once I figure it out, we'll have everything up and running for both. And I might eventually get TikTok, but we're waiting on this to refresh. All right, it might take a second before it gets to 1 viewer or whatnot. I don't know, because you should be able to, view your own channel and it counts as 1 view. At least I would think. Unless Kick has done something and maybe they've gotten rid of their botting problem. Which wouldn't surprise me considering the fallout of Twitch. I've been keeping an eye on things. I know for a fact it's basically 40% of Twitch is nothing but view bots. Okay, cool. So it works. That's all I wanted to know. Good. So we got that taken care of. All right. It's 3:29. So, what you may not know or what you may not be able to see, which I'm going to show it real quick. I've done a lot of upgrades, man. A lot of upgrades over the past couple of years. So, where is it at? All right. So, with the with this, yeah, as you can see, I have big studio lights. Technically, they're wireless. I can control them via my phone, the computer, everything. So these lights are, supporting me, all that stuff. I now have, of course, this back camera and stuff like that. Another thing that you can't really see, but I'll show it with the camera. I have a edge light that's like a backlight that kind of like hits me from the back end. So it's kind of like gets me decently done. So we got that taken care of. All right, so now that we got the vertical test stream and shit done and everything like that, now the only problem is, how do I do this in all right, now I need to figure out how in the world to do this. Maybe I just do all and then it should work. If I do this, it should do all the streams that I do. All right, so OBS Studio. All right, so now anytime OBS starts streaming, it should do the thing. I hope. I don't know. Like it will take a minute, but yeah. At least we got that done. Like I figured it out how to do that. But what else was I gonna do tonight? Oh, I know what I need to do. Hold on one second. Recently picked this thing up. So, as you will be able to see in just a second here, I picked this bad boy up. We can go ahead and switch scenes real quick. Yeah, we can switch scenes real quick. I picked this bad boy up. This is my original Xbox 360 hard drive. I picked this little thing up right here, found it on eBay, and it's a hard drive transfer cable. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try to transfer all the data that's on the 360, like all my save games and stuff, all my save game profiles, all that shit. I'm going to try and transfer all this over to the PC and use the Xbox 360 emulator Xenia and see if I can't start playing some emulated games that I have. And they'll all be games that I own currently. Because I want to try and see if I can get like one game to load up, which would be like the WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. If I can get that to, be decent, or, like my Tekken 6, like save data and shit like that. Because I want to see like the character I played the most in Tekken 6. I can't remember. It's been so long and shit, so I want to try and see if I can figure this out. So I guess what I need to do now is, well, it is getting, let's see what time. Let's see, how long have I been live currently? About an hour or so? Well, I haven't clicked off of Twitch yet, so I know for a fact that yeah, like I said, I know for a fact that see, how long have I been live? Okay, so only for an hour. That's crazy. Thought I've been live way less than that. By the way, I'm just curious. I am very curious. How does the lighting, how does the camera quality look? Like, I'm genuinely curious about this. Because I have been fucking around with this shit for a minute, and I can't figure out how to make it look any better. I mean, if I go into this, I go to filters, right? All right, so my filters, without my color correction, this is how dark I have the camera set right now. This is how dark I have it set. Now, I have it set to 300 ISO. I could kick it up to 600. I'm not sure if this looks better or not. I know it's a little bit more noisy and stuff like that, but I can't really tell. Like, I don't know if this is what I needed. Like, I don't know if this looks any better or not. I've been struggling trying to figure this shit out. Like, I can't figure out why it looks different to me. Like, I don't know, like, is this decent? Because I think what I'm gonna have to do, and I think I know what I need to do, is that I would need to drop the contrast a little bit to about maybe 40. I think dropping the contrast to about 40, maybe even 35. Okay, 35 looks a little too washed, so maybe 40. So maybe 40. And then I think we drop the ISO to 500. Because I think that's what the problem was, is that I had, is that it looked a little weird. So let me see if I can go to, let's just to go to Kick. And hit 1080p 60. See, it looks, I can't ever tell if it looks right. Like, I can't ever tell if it looks good. I guess what we need to do is maybe drop it down another 100. So we'll drop it down to 400 ISO and let's see what happens. Okay, see, now it doesn't even look right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't figure out how to get this to look decent. I know that I'm streaming at the 4K resolution. Maybe because it's compressed so much. I think what I need to do is I need to go to properties and we'll just need to drop it to 1080p. I don't know if that changed anything. Oh no, NV12. Oh yeah, that's definitely going to change some things. So I need to come back up here and so now we need to come back up here and do 60. So that works a little bit better. See, now it looks a little bit better, to be honest. Maybe about 55 for the contrast. Okay, maybe 60 for the contrast and 600 for the ISO. Yeah, see, that doesn't look so bad. But then again, it's uncompressed, so that probably has a lot to do with it, to be honest with you. I was just trying to get the full 4K out of it, but I don't think I'm ever going to be able to do that. Although, I don't think it looks bad. I think it actually... You know what? Now that I'm looking at it, because it's so uncompressed, there's not really a whole lot of video noise on it. So maybe I can drop it down to 500. That is not what I'm trying to do at all. So let's drop it down to about 500 and see what happens. I'm gonna go back up to 600. If I didn't have the Elgato prompter, I would be able to crank this lower, but unfortunately, I can't do it. I would have to crank these lights up bright as fuck. Yeah, I'd have to pump the lights up bright as hell. But yeah, I think that works good. We're gonna do what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to filters now, and what I'm gonna do is put a sharpening filter on. And we're gonna do about 20%. There, I think that looks good. I think that looks decent. I mean, it's not, super, quality, but I think what I was seeing was the compression artifacts from the MJPEG. That's got to be what I was seeing. It has to be. Matter of fact, I can drop the ISO low. I can drop the ISO to about 300 still. Yeah, I should be able to drop the ISO to about 300, and then we're going to do the same thing again. Take the filters, the color correction, and bring it back up. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the gamma, and we're going to just about 20% maybe. Okay. What about brightness? Let's just pop up the brightness just a little bit. I need to see something. No, definitely not it. Punchy. Okay, so that's how we do that. Okay, so now we crank up the gamma a little bit more. And let's go to about 50% on the gamma. About 40. There, I think that'll work. We're going to drop the saturation from... Okay, I definitely look a little muted. Probably not the smart move on that. So filters, color correction, and yeah, let's just pop the well, I can do it in my thing, so yeah, I think I can just do it there. So 70%. Yeah, I think that looks pretty decent. Could be worse. Okay, it could be a lot worse, but we got it. Oh, I need to save these settings, because if I don't save it, it's gonna just, yeah. NV12 uncompressed. So yeah, I think the compression artifacts were just killing me as far as that goes. So it probably looks even better now. I wonder how it looks on the shorts feed. because it's zoomed in, you know, so I can see it. Quality, higher picture quality. So I need to see how it looks on vertical. Because right now it says 480p, which definitely needs to not do. Oh, and I need to take this chat. I know what I was trying to do now. And then we need to add browser and we need to add vertical chat. Yeah, add vertical chat. I'm not sure how okay, it says 1080p 60, so it's at 1080p 60. So maybe just the fact that it's 1080p 60. So maybe let's go to filters, sharpen, 0.3. I think that's decent enough. Yeah, I'm trying to get it sharper because the problem is that now I'm not in 4K, so it's not, you know, it's just one of those gray areas. So that works. The only problem is now okay. Okay, so it is 30. So what we're going to have to do is damn, unfortunately, I'm going to have to make the width a little bit. See, that's the crazy part. Maybe I have to make the width like 700 and make the height like 900 and then take the font size and make it like 40. And then shrink it down. And put it about maybe 1200. There. I think that ought to do it. I don't know. I guess I'm just going to do a toggle YouTube. All right, we're just going to do a Twitch message or a YouTube message. Let's see what it does. I think that's where it needs to do it. Let's see. Yeah, now it's... All right, let's do something. Vertical chat. Okay. Okay, so now I guess I'm going to have to... maybe, you know, do it like this. But see, that's the thing. Is this going to... because I'm trying to show the multi-chat on the actual stream itself. I think what we need to do, at least with the vertical stream, like I said, you may not be able to see it, of course, but yeah. Oh, well, here we go. This will be perfect. I can be able to see what it does. Ooh, okay. Yeah. I think what we're going to do with this vertical chat is we're going to try and find the outline or the thing, and we're going to get it. Okay, so let's see if I can figure out where that's at. Okay, use chat bubbles. I think I'm going to do false for chat bubbles. Oh no, bubble occupancy, we can just do 0.0. Should work. Let's try it again. Perfect. So now that we got that, now what I can do is go to vertical chat and hit filters. And I can do an effect filter for a shadow. And theoretically, this should work. Yeah, I think that'll work. Yeah, I think that'll work pretty decently. Let's do like maybe... Okay, dual quasi, that's what it should be. All right, we're going to do no padding. Well, actually, let's do the auto padding. And what mask threshold is that? Okay. Okay, and now we need to do shadow distance. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah, about 5 pixels ought to do it. I might change this other one to it as well. I don't know. I kind of like having the occupancy on the chat bubbles, though. I think, though, this will be all right. We just need to... All right, we can do that. And do like 1100. There we go. I think that'll be all right. Because at least now we can have it to where it actually is decent enough. Yeah, there we go. And now everybody can at least read the chat and see it. So I can actually make it a tiny bit bigger. And then do 1,000. There. And then do about 30. And let's see. Vertical outline. Oh yeah, I need to come out of that. So there we go. There we go. We got it figured out now. Yeah, there we go. See, now it looks better on vertical. Only thing I can think of is maybe dropping the height a little bit. And I think what we're going to do is do that. Drop the height to about 800. And now what we're going to do is yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Drop it to about 800 and then put it a little bit higher. All right. Let's do 900. Again, I'm trying to get this all right so that way it'll work. There. I don't mind my face being, blocked a little bit by that. At least, if somebody were to, be viewing the thing, it'll, yeah. All right, well, unfortunately, I've run out of time. Yeah, I've run out of time for the stream tonight. So what we're going to do is I'm going to sign off, and I may or may not be streaming tomorrow. But I kind of wanted to get an idea as to kind of like how everything looks and plays out and all this shit, tonight. So I think we've got everything set up and for the most part done. So there's still a couple things that I have to get done on the stream and shit, but I knew for a fact I wasn't going to be playing games tonight. But yeah. I'm probably going to be streaming some Tekken soon, and more than likely within the next month or so, I'm going to be streaming Digimon Cyber Sleuth, not Digimon Story Times Stranger or something like that. I can't remember. What is it? I got it in my Steam wish list. Hold on, let's see. Let's see, where is it at? Oh, come on. I've got it in my wish list. I just can't find it. Library. Okay. Okay, where in the hell is... Okay, I know my wish list is somewhere. There it is. Oh, Digimon Story Time Stranger. Jesus Christ. So in about a month here, I'll probably be playing that game. And I just realized I have this vertical outline that I need to get rid of. Okay. So I'm probably going to be playing Digimon Story Time Stranger, you know, fairly soon. But yeah, I have two games on my wish list. I have Sparking Zero, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and Digimon Story Time Stranger. So yeah. I may or may not get around to getting into Sparking Zero. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, I gotta go. I'm hungry and I need to get something to eat and shit. So, and get ready for bed. So, again, thank you for tuning in. But it is definitely time for me to go. So, let's see if this works still. Take care and peace out.